BABINDA. This is the way to the Boulders. There's a brand new banana farm going in, orchard area, just across from the school. Monocultures versus nature. I know which one is more successful under the laws of nature. One has to be fought with chemicals to keep in place. Look how beautiful these mountains are. We are on our way to the Boulders, favourite swimming hole here in the Cairns area. This is BABINDA. It's about 40 minutes from Cairns. I mean, the drive in is part of the experience, and that's why I'm hoping with these videos that you've in a sense already seen how to locate and get yourself to these places. Just see how easy it is, and maybe, you know, a little bit of reassurance that you're not on the way to a scene from a Deliverance movie style horror movie. Astonishingly beautiful countryside. I don't know about platypus. I'd imagine there'd be platypus out these ways and places. There'd certainly be lots of tortoise, freshwater tortoise species, that's for sure. Jungle perch, quite good sizes. In these places, you're not allowed to fish in the national park. So jungle perch can be caught with the little red berries, but you're not allowed to fish in these locations. Just gets nicer and nicer as we get closer and closer. Maximum stay, 3 days. It's pretty good, eh? Free. Only 3 days you can be here. Have a quick look in here. I did see someone go in. Can't go for more than 3 days. Engage in unlawful business. So you can't have that brothel that you're intending. Oh. A toilet. A shower. With soap. Don't drop it. Urinal, standard affair. An unusual little cubicle. Basin. Various allotments. Not sure what they're doing with those pigs. No camping at those bins there. You're not allowed to sleep in those bins or put your tent up on one. Anyway, so this is right next to the Boulders. It's a nice little free camping spot. How good's that? Go Cairns. You rock. That's just a bit of an interlude. I'll turn right and keep heading towards the actual destination. What a tough setup that motorbike is. Quite a few people here. There's a playground. I'll have to be careful with my filming. But there's a little playground over there. This is a very family friendly sort of place. There's been some deaths at the Boulders, especially when the water's running really fast. There's a feeling that it has even got the spirit of some of the deaths here. There's some folklore about the place attached. There are toilets here. Pretty good toilets. Change rooms. Oh, we got the Goldfield Trail. That looks good. (1918). Abel and Lauren Catone. Deeded to the council from the Catone family. This place would have been worth a lot. The BABINDA. Now I want everyone to have a go at that sentence there, starting with Ningu. Go. I'll read the English version. This is my place, it is also your place and our place. Very nice. See, when we get possums out these ways, they really look really interesting, tropical, cool. There's you got your electric blue Ulysses butterflies, can be quite common at times. You got the Cairns birdwing. You have these electric blue azure kingfisher. And the size of the beak on that. It's part of the kookaburra family, the kingfishers. 1942. It's returning to the base at Charters Towers. These are the men that searched for 7 days to find that wreck. Oh, Willy Wonka and Jumbo Williams, part of that. That's not Willy Wonka, that's Willy Wonka. A couple of dashing people. Quite the jacket. She's got the $1 million Hollywood actress smile. There's some real men. I can't do a lot of filming around this rain area because I don't like to film children. I'm going to give you a quick sneak peek of it all going on. Very clean water, quite refreshingly cool generally. I'll go for a swim, but I'll have to go back and drop off my camera. A couple of small tree ferns. Yeah, this is what I was sort of talking about. There's these legends of the Boulders and the scrub hen. Well, I guess she stayed here. I'm not sure how it all works. Have to see when I pass over. There has been some fatalities here, that's for sure. Tree fern, beautiful shallow water. Incredibly clean. Now I just need to leave my video player here for 44 minutes and try to replicate what Dr. Gooby has done. Beautiful, relaxing scenes. Microbes. quite a reasonably good path. I'm not sure where they meant that you can't have a wheelchair. You certainly could have it here. The savagery of the white fig. The strangler fig. The chaos menace of wait a while. See all those little tendrils? They're the pricks. They're the ones. Someone's been keeping them clear from where you're walking at least. But if you ever see this sort of mangy stuff, watch out. Can be quite annoying. You get those fine wispy ones on you. Watch out. Grab hold of your lip and make you instantly, permanently Billy Idol. Interesting ginger family following the river. I'm talking shit. And I've got a beautiful river. That should have my attention. Do some Hunger Games style competitions on that log. To the death. No biggie. Just to the death. This one here's got the element of slipperiness. Look at all of that moss and lichens. Well, it's starting to get a bit more faster. We'll get into a little bit more danger soon. There's a reason why it has a dark history at times, this place, of claiming lives, of people getting trapped underwater, and that's that. Horrifying. But mushrooms. Similar family to the turkey tail. More long videos of walking into places by me. Insane monologues. Very nice though, isn't it? Have a little creek that's branched off the main river at the moment. Super clean. Super clean. You will see things if you look into these sort of waters. You will see eels, jungle perch at time, turtle, tortoise. Here we go, here's a bit of drama. I wanted to have a bit of drama, here we go. Devil's Pool and the chute. Mostly males. Males are far more stupid. Further 6 before 1965. 1972, a male. That's when I was born. He should have come to Adelaide to view my birth. He would still be alive. Massive, long tree fern. Having to work really hard to get to where the light is. It's becoming a little bit more ups and downs, but if you had a reasonable wheelchair, you'd still be getting through all of this. Isn't the wheelchair mostly about the person that push it? This would be difficult, maybe an electric one these days. There's another platform to have some sort of to the death competition. Well, it's getting a bit more. This would be considered the a bit more the extreme level of wheelchairs. Someone unassisted it might get a bit hairy, come down here, start picking up pace to the point where an accident could be fatal, plunge into there. Maybe that sign saying you can't have wheelchairs had some merit. So there's the main river. This is just a little incredibly clean subsidiary creek. Yeah, that was that's a wheelchair at your own risk area. Life's meant to be exciting, Russell Crowe said. He was just worried that his life would be boring. Everything was about not making his life boring, he said to Joe Rogan last week. It's kind of not a bad attitude. Your life is a movie. You are an actor in it. You are the leading actor in that movie. How's the movie going? Got any interesting plots you're planning? Execute some crazy wacky ideas? The Murderer, Strangler Fig. That wouldn't have been fun. That seems pretty scary. He's trapped in some sort of underwater kidney. Seemingly calm water. 21 people have died in this area. Nasty business. Poor people who lost their life. The only thing is about life is that the price of it is death. You pay it eventually. Some spectacular lichens and moss. You'd have to ask a botanist. I need a botanist to start contributing. Just the amateur one would be fine. But male humans are in the habit of risking their lives at the start. You've seen young ages, you know, very risky thing being a young man. I'm wondering if I've got enough time. Get down there. Tree's got a nice pelt, a bit like Robin Williams's back and chest when that wonderful person was alive. Look at this blanket of different types. It is quite spectacular. My these YouTubes are best on the biggest screen you can get, best quality, because there's a few troubles with pixelation and stuff on YouTube's, and I am only using a phone, albeit the best camera phone in the world, the S24 Ultra, but it's just a phone. My audio's terrible. I'll fix that. There's no excuses. I bought them. Anyway, we got more tree ferns. Wader wild's been. See those wader wilds? I don't know if you can see it. It's those tendrils. They can come all the way down to the ground, straight into Sideshow Bob's hair. But it's beautiful.
So where's the chute?
Yeah, I don't know which one's the chute and which one's Devil's Pool. That looks amazing up there, isn't it? It's like a a sheer wall of rock.
Yeah. Those rapids there.
It's just here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what's underwater.
Exactly.
Hey,
And
look.
you saw that photo of the Devil's Pool, how, you
The,
know,
the underground chasm.
yeah.
Yeah, well look, if you look just there's like a big dark area that looks like it's...
So the Devil's Pool is not where they get stuck there as well as the chutes.
Yeah, two
Those
spots
places.
I've seen at
Yeah.
least, yeah. Maybe even more than two, but there's definitely the two.
And in 2021,
Only 3 years ago.
the guy was 37. He was a Navy SEAL,
Yeah,
a former Navy SEAL.
Yeah,
and
right.
He even got caught. And
Yep.
he was a beefy, you know.
wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
How ravaged it was from Jasper.
I know, especially the roads, eh?
But huge swathes of trees now.
Is there? Yeah. Oh well, I was talking to those lovely ladies for a long time. Very interesting. Very much botany enthusiasts. The lady was mentioning anecdotally something I've noticed, an absence of Ulysses butterflies. I said that I'd heard. Where's that going to? I like the look of that path. I had also noticed the absence of seeing Ulysses butterflies and bird wings. A little bit upsetting. I'm not sure. I remember hearing something about why. Really need to get connected into some experts, some botanists and insect people. In Cow Bay there's an actual insect museum. That's Steve, I think, owns it. It's very good. And big huge mantises and some spectacular stuff. This tree's managed to not get on the path of being killed by a strangler fig. This guy's got the alien treatment, Sigourney Weaver style. Beautiful birds squawking, chattering. An interesting vine. Beautiful singing bird. Anyway, yeah, I was mentioning of Dr. Tara Swartz studies on some of these trees of certain types give off that beneficial oil or so and charge into the air, which you can get by being close to them, as I am close to this tree now. A natural water source. I'm got to start carrying a cup with me. My hand is not very efficient.
Was old enough to know better.
19-year-old female, 18.
Yeah, she was the eldest of the lot.
44. That's the same age that Steve Irwin passed on.
It was.
Yeah,
It
so
was.
so you going swimming, mate?
I definitely am.
You have a good day, sir. Cairns lobster. This is YouTube. You can look it up. That guy's got natural talent. Lads are having a good day. So there's one of these canes that sort of wait a while can have those big canes that are feeding up. That's a wait a while cane. These are sort of the terminal ends. When they get all furry, they eventually go smooth like that. Look at this mass of canes sending up into the tree. Wait a while. Look at that menacing tendrils. So, I mean, I just show the way in, show a few things about these places. You come here and then you fashion a day in the way that you like. It might be based on swimming, relaxing, a picnic. Hopefully not adding to that list of young men and a few women. Well, the 18 and 19-year-old girls, terrible losses. 44-year-old lady and a bunch of young men probably having a go at something crazy. It's starting to get quieter. You can come to these places in the afternoon and people sort of eventually have to make their way home. The afternoons can be quite nice. Quite a safe place to swim, this bit. Great visibility, shallow, people around. So you got a bit of depth over there. A lot of bird life around this main area. So we got the back of this sign. Didn't even know there was a back. Frank Falchetti. Lido Poppy. Ivor Biccaroli and Jimmy Safiotti. They often look like their characters, these Italians. Very charismatic. And bush turkey. These things are hard workers. They actually emerge alone. They don't get taught, they don't get nurtured. They just hatch and start work. You give them half a chance, they'll take the whole mulch out of your whole garden and put it onto their nest and do it in an incredibly fast and efficient manner. They may kick with their large clawed feet. They got a feet like a friggin' dinosaur. Beautiful bit of nature. That's a funny rock. Is that volcanic? That round rock? If somebody's been washing their hair, I might pick that up. Not recommended. It's not in the user guide. You can get underneath there, hide out, wait all creepy like, just hanging around in there, peering out, making strange noises. Oh, you know, everyone's got a plan. It's beautiful. Go for a little walk up there. Beautiful. The two trees meeting in a handshake, a hug. The massive vines. Wait a while for all its tendrils. Crazy tree that's even been snapped in that bark there somehow. It's still surviving. This is a Dr. Gooby moment. Beautiful, relaxing nature studies thing. Put this on loop. Listen to it. For hours on end, please. Cairns Adventure Group. That was beautiful, that swim. It's quite cold. It's very refreshing. It's nice to drink. Yeah, Babinda. Nice place. Be nice that when the cassowaries come through. Anyway, on to the next. What's all this about? Scooby-Doo mystery. Even the toilets look cool here. That rubbish doesn't look cool, but anyway, they'll clean that up. Lest we forget series. Really cool stainless steel archway. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Babinda lost some good men and women. Storky, Robert William, Crane, Japanese, there's a H crane there. Had a big impact on human genetics, World War I and World War II. This is World War I. A concoction here of artwork, a propeller, a cannon, not sure terms, a huge prop, and an anchor. This thing's pretty cool. Everything planted in military lines. Another gentleman, Donald Cairns. Nice place. Just sit and relax. Oh, so this is a heritage listed public toilet, no less. And that is a bit more of a modern one with cool artwork. BABINDA Museum walk. Interesting building. So it was a shelter. When the Japanese come to get us. Picture theatre. The interesting thing about BABINDA is that people have these hanging plants all along these. It rains a lot around here, so it's got all these covered walk areas going down both sides of the streets. All these cool hanging plants everywhere. Open and free. Museum. Peace and love. And feeling groovy. It's open. I don't think so. Grottos. Grotto don't mind a plant or two. These covered walkways, all the plants. Super interesting. Adds a little bit of a nice touch to this little town. This is the main drag of BABINDA. There's a famous bakery here. BABINDA Meats. Really nicely presented place. Grass-fed lamb, Aussie seafood, grass-fed beef. I want to buy things. BABINDA real estate. I think that's a little bit unusual for a real estate company. Not saying it's bad, just saying it's unusual. This thing here is wildly out of control. That's an interesting type of flower, like a red caterpillar. I think these things you can propagate by taking cuttings. Got a spa store, everything's shut. Sunday